Hey everyone, RedWolfVion here. In today's suit free video, we'll be looking at Super Gundam. Super Gundam is a 550 support suit, space only. Let's jump into it. So the main weapon you have is the long rifle with a long range of 700 meters. You have the beam sabers, the Model 2 beam saber, as well as the sub weapons. You come with the multi-tube missile pod ×2. And you have the Knuckles dummy balloon, which essentially it shoots a dummy radar for your enemies. So on their radar, they'll see another mobile suit there. So, and it moves slowly, so they can or cannot be faked out by it. It's up to them. As far as the skills go, you get high performance radar and scope, both level 3, delicious. You have observational data link, yo boy, because that is amazing. We all love it. Frontline support, level 2, you know, that's always good, having a 10% reduction on your spawn time. And scouting parallel processing device, I absolutely love this. This is when you can zoom in and still see the map. This is very, very, very important for being a support unit. It's very, very awesome. So, the special back buffer is something where you're hitting the back. The overload on the back, the speed is decreased by 15, which is a lot because in space, your back essentially acts as your legs. If your back is destroyed, you can no longer boost and move properly. You have the aerospace gimbal level 1, back binder, special cushioning. So although your hitbox may be a little bit bigger, you take still 10% less damage and you get hit back there. In the high spec and back, of course, in space. As you can see, my particular go-to kit is usually range strength and thruster gauge. Aside from that, I might throw a little bit more HP up there, or you might want to do a little bit of overheating recovery, just a little bit, not a lot, and special head armor just in case you're getting anti-sniped. Another build that I have used was a little bit beam resistance, melee strength, and more back armor and more HP without another auxiliary generator. You'll notice that I have it even though it's 1.7 seconds, though that 1.7 seconds can add up very quickly, especially with the damage the suit can put out. It's amazing. Another reason I really love Super Gundam's kit is very simple, it's straight to the point. It does require a little bit more finesse. You have your long beam rifle, which you can shoot regularly, and it staggers, as well as your focus fire. It does an awesome job of creating heavy stagger. Now this suit is pretty awesome because you can actually, as you see there, explosion hit both of them. But anyway, as you can see, this range is ridiculous. You can go back for a while, and that's why with this suit you don't really want to worry about defense up close, because if you allow them to get up close even with your radar, then you're already dead. At that point you can do all of this sort, and the good thing about this beam, even from afar you can hit multiple targets. Up next you have your beam saber, which of course is your very general attack. Hit your left, your right, your forward jab, and then your back jab, which is a really cool uppercut. I really like it. Up next, you have your missile pod. I absolutely love the missile pod. These things are amazing. They're strong. They're very strong. And the neat thing about it is you can cover much ground, much area for this. As you can see, it shreds and it reloads real quickly, so make sure you're always using that. However, I will say you will have to lead those shots some because it's not directly there, but I like to actually fan out when I'm shooting it and kind of spread it in the area rather than just one concentrated point. And then you have your dummy balloon. Your dummy balloon, exactly as you see it, you shoot it out, and on your enemy radar they actually see a mobile suit or a blip, and it can be destroyed, but it doesn't last too long. Now when it comes to this suit, I will say don't worry about doing any combos. You can always combo off a stagger shot with your beam rifle, maybe to be close or not. Use your mobility. This suit is very fast and your thruster gauge is amazing, so make sure you use the speed to your advantage, as well as the range you have on your rifle. Now, you have 700 meters. You should not really be close to an enemy anytime. If you are, then hopefully you have allies on your back. Also, be wary because the missiles are kind of hard to hit with someone that's straight on top of you. A neat trick I like to do with your missiles, however, is when you boost down, you can shoot your missiles and they're kind of shooting on the horizontal plane rather than vertically. You have to boost down, release of your thruster, and just go down with your button. And it could change, but generally it's L2, tap X, and at that point you're going down. And I know you can just go down with holding L2 or whatever button you use, but having that quick boost allows you to kind of level out on your enemy that much quicker. So yeah, definitely try practicing with that and other neat maneuvers you might be able to do. Keep in mind this suit is something that you want to stay away from enemies from. In some cases, people have made defensive builds where they're close to enemies, but because of the range on your rifle and your missiles, I really don't see a purpose of being that close. I prefer to stay far away from my enemies if I am given the opportunity to do so. So make sure you do that, guys. Take advantage of the range you have. Make sure you lead your shots. It's a little bit harder in space because they can go up, down, left, and right in every which way. So this suit definitely, it pays off when you can kind of call your enemies bluffs, or if you can just predict their trajectory. But that's all I have for you guys right now. I really like Super Gundam. Make sure you check out some of the videos on the channel. This Gundam can get very intense very quickly. Again, be mindful of your missiles because in some cases you can miss out to them in certain environments. But thank you for checking this video out again, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. If I forgot something, let your boy know. If I missed something, let me know. And most importantly, if you want to see a certain suit, let your boy know. Until then, stay piercing suits with this bad boy, and I'll see you next time. Peace.